Hello, this is the Wakil Nazari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today that I'm going to talk about CAS shield. What does it mean by CAS shield and why it is important to know about it and when the CAS shield was active. Well, it's a CAS shield is in a portal, so it depends upon the different universities. Those universities it's based on different universities requirements. Some universities they are looking for the once you upload your documents and you will go with the same procedure, and that portal will be your documents and plus uh, once you log in with that, so that will goes on till the end. But some of the universities they give you another login uh, that by the name of case shield. So when this case sheet will be given to you, when you will be active. Uh, Now, for example, there's a lot of universities that the university that I have applied for, that is University of Chester. When I applied for the University of Chester, definitely after receiving an offer letter, so they clearly indicate there. At the beginning, I was not aware of it. I did not know about the case sheet. What does it mean? How it works? Completely out of mind. I was, I didn't know what to do with that. So when I received an offer letter, which is called that offer letter was a conditional offer letter. Uh, there is a clearly written there, like it's based on the university policies. Clearly written there that said like we will proceed your application process. We will make it proceed. So once you paid the initial installment, initial deposit, like I deposited £4,000 initially. I deposited the amount into the account of university. So the first thing, so after that they will procedure, they will make a procedure case, procedure application forward, and so the most important, firstly, if you did not if you did not deposit the amount, so they will not proceed your case. So I did the deposit, £40,000. Sorry, not 40, £4,000 I deposited. So the very next day, I received an email. After confirmation of my depositing into the account of university giving deposit, like the confirmation that we receive your amount that you have sent it. Then they have sent me another email that I have to log in with my email and with my email that I have made in a portal, portal while I was applying for application. So I was with the same email. I have to make a portal, log in into the case shield. So they send me a link, and plus they send it to me the link, and my email was already registered with them. So I just directly go there and I sign up myself inside the case sheet. Once the case sheet was opened and I saw that completely, it was the like a it was like a inside it is like a inside of, when you enter the inside application, it is based on a timer. With every document that you have to upload, you have 3 to 2 minutes that you have to upload your document with. Now, I was very shocked. I was very shocked that I said it has a timer in it, and if I miss the time, so maybe they will. I was perceiving that if I miss the time, so maybe I will be unable to upload my document. So maybe the case sheet will be automatically locked, and I cannot proceed. I was very, I was very scared. So I contact with one of the consultant that I believe on that, and that is later on I will talk about the consultant, which consultant that I have concerned at the end, and what was the reason behind that. Because in some stages you need a consultant because they have expertise. In some cases, then you have to you need it. at the beginning that you can apply without, but sometime when you go with some so, with some challenges that you face, so then you need a consultant. That you need a consultant. So and when you need, we will discuss about that. Why once I talked with the consultant that I had facing this that I got an offer letter and I came in this place. So now what should I do with the case sheet? Because the consultant was familiar with the case sheet, so he called me to come to the office, and I visited the office, Islamabad. Islamabad. I visited the office, the consultant office, and he introduced me all the procedures, everything. Literally, he opened my case sheet again. It has a laptop, and uploaded my all documents that I have uploaded earlier in another. In previous application. So again, you have to upload it back. So all the requirements, in here, make sure that once when you are applying, now this is the case shield is what? That is a case shield. Case shield is what? Is a process of for applying for the case letter. Now inside the case shield, before opening a case shield, so you have to make sure your tuberculosis means TB test. The TB test you have already you must have the certificate of TB test when you are applying for case shield. So before entering inside the case, you must have these things. Number one, your tuberculosis. Number two, your financial statement, like a bank statement. You must you must have this thing. Financial statement and tuberculosis. These two things you must have with yourself. Now before applying that, now once you apply that, so again when you are applying, when you are entering into the case sheet, so you must have these things with yourself: your documents, your educational documents, right, and your and plus your TB test, because inside the case it is requirement. TB test is a requirement inside the case. So make sure that don't be neglected. That at the end when we apply for the visa, then we will go for the with a TB test. No, no, no. When the university send you a case shield, so it means that you have to make sure that tuberculosis test should be tested. You have to test it, a tuberculosis test. Again, the bank statement should be available with yourself. That the bank statement should not be maturity of the maturity date should not be more than 28 days. So you have to newly you have to newly take from your bank, the local bank, whoever which country you are. So you have to take your bank statement from that, along with the maintenance certificate. So actually, that is then when they are putting that. Uh, Applying for the case, these are the some steps out there. So information is out there, the all information is given: personal information, education information, documents will given to you. Inside the case an interview section is there. Inside the case interview section is there. It is not like the previous other universities. Those universities who provide you a case shield interview is there inside the case. Whenever you start it, wherever you start it, when it's up to you. Interview is up to you. Whenever you're free, whenever you're ready, you have to go for it. And university will also provide you when they are when they are sending you a case shield. So along with that, they will give you like a guidance for pre-case interview. So what questions they will ask. So again, we will have another next review. I'll talk about the pre-case interview. So inside this is the process inside the case once you interview. So what sort of interview will be there? What sort of question will be there? What is the pattern of the questions inside that? And I have experienced three times. Three times I will experience it because I have answered. I have for 3 4 times I have inside the case. In case of the case, I have facing with the questions and then luckily I have passed it. So once you have done your interview, we will discuss about interview and then later on pre-case interview and case sheet we will discuss about the next video. Once you have done, upload it. So now then you will click and apply for the case. So actually the good thing is there is a timer, a percentage related. So every percentage will show you when you open, you are uploading your documents. It will show you how much percentage your data is under the review and process, and which place, what is the status of your case. You clearly see that. That is the good things about the case. In other universities, or those who have those universities who don't have, those universities who don't have the case shield, application, so you will not be aware whether your application process in which stage. Definitely you are waiting for the email, but in here you are literally seeing that how much, what is the percentage of your case. Now literally, what is the percentage of your case, where is your case, so actually that's, so when, because there is three four options will be there. Once your case is under the process, review your cases. Now when they're reviewing your case, so that places a decision making. Inside the case there is a message, when their investigators are directly communicating with you. If see, your case is based on, your case is based on your case later is based on your interview. Make sure that your case is based on your interview, how you entertain the questions of interviewer, because inside the case sheet there will be no interviewer who's sitting with a person with you. The most difficult, I believe that the most difficult interview when you when there is no one in there, and you just answer the question which is popping up for 15 seconds, and after that you have to talk about for 20 minutes. That is the most difficult question. That is the most difficult time that you have to, because the timer is set, and then you have to answer it in a precise and concise way. So that is difficult. So we will discuss in a next interview. We will discuss in a next video about that. So up to so far up to Case Shield is that, like Case Shield is a another portal, is a portal for you when you are with a case portal. You have submitted your documents, and plus because that is complete directly linked with the admission team. This case is directly linked with the admission team, and they are clearly discussing with you. There is a message, you have directly sent a message and they respond you. So Chester University is very quick responsive. I really enjoy while I was applying and discussing and giving interview, and they are really supporting, really helpful to me, and I really like the way they are communicating with me. That is, I really appreciate it. So Case Shield is actually for the process of applying for your case. All the documents plus the interview is conducted inside the case. That is based on upon you, that when you decide to conduct an interview, there is a portion interview, start your interview. So the 12 questions will be there. So we will discuss about that. What are the 12 questions? Mainly, what are the mainly 12 questions will ask you? So we will talk about in the next video. Thank you so much for your watching. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.